Dạ. Hello, everybody. Sound check. Can you guys hear me? Good evening for the early birds. So we're going to have a live AMA with Elf Matrix founder and CEO Mr. Jimmy Woo. So this is in partnership with the Rose On World. So this is actually my first ever partnership collaboration with Rose On World for this live AMA. So if you want to check out Rose On World, so just simply head over to roseon.world. So $200 of EMT tokens to be given away to the community. $20 each for the top 5 AMA questions and $10 each for the 10 random lucky winners. So guys, don't forget to fill up the form that I provided right here in the pinned comment section. Just want to have a quick shout out to the following. Kushni, hello. Nikita, Afia, A&D Family Channel. Chris Braun, hello. Michio Uzumaki, hello. Thanks for being here. Okay, guys. I would like to inform you that per request of our Elf Matrix founder and CEO Jimmy Woo. So this is going to be an audio type live AMA. Okay, so you're not going to see our faces here. You're just gonna hear our voices. So this will be an audio type only, live AMA. But it's okay, guys. At least what matters is that you guys can hear it from us. You know, our voices are really mattered. Let's wait for Jimmy to come into our room. And of course, I would like to fully disclose regarding the distribution of the tokens for the winners later on. So it will be distributed within 2 weeks after their listing on June 21st. So that means to say, for you to understand, the listing, their listing date will be on June 21st. So it will be 2 weeks from that date. that the tokens will be distributed, the EMT tokens. And guys, please refrain from spamming our live chat so that you won't get warned or kicked by the night bot. Hello, Constantino Bianco. Good evening. Thanks for coming. sorry. Apologies. How are you guys today? Have you eaten your dinner or whichever time zone you're in? Have you eaten your breakfast, your lunch, whatever? Right now, I'm having some iced coffee. By the way, guys, for those of you who have followed me on, my social media channels, I've been into a couple of events. I've traveled to Makati City. I've attended the first ever Axie Infinity Philippines meetup. I've met some of the uh, you know, some of the most popular live streamers and content creators out there, from all over the world. And then, the following day, I have attended a grand launching of an NFT marketplace in the Philippines. They're called the Leica NFT. So yeah, it's a back-to-back event. And of course, early morning, I flew back home right here, and here we are right now. I'm doing the live AMA with Jimmy Woo, the founder and CEO of Elf Matrix. So I had to admit, guys, that I really missed attending physical events. Not just meetups, but also conferences and summits and so on. So hopefully we could attend some more. So guys, we are 12 minutes. We're 12 minutes to go before we're going to finally start our live AMA with Jimmy Woo, the founder and CEO of Elf Matrix. I hope you guys are having a great day. You know, um, after I got home, of course, I took my time to go to sleep. Because I had lack of sleep for the past couple of days because of there's meetups while I was traveling to Makati City. So let's just wait, guys. We're under 10 minutes to go before much anticipated live AMA with Elf Matrix founder and CEO, Mr. Jimmy Woo. Don't forget to enter our giveaway. You know, I have pinned the Google form right here in the pinned comments. Okay, so as of today, we have like 11 entries. Oh, we have 12 already. So please take note that we only we do not tolerate the duplicate entries here. Okay, we will be double checking them later on. Only one address per account. I'm good, Farayaka. Hello. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Let's be excited, guys. Let's be excited. We are under 5 minutes remaining, guys. So yeah, be excited. So for those of you who have come in early, so thank you so much for the support. Don't forget to invite your friends. We have a $200 of EMT to be given away, $20 each for the top 5 AMA questions, and $10 each for the 10 random lucky winners. And also, guys, don't forget to check out our official partner, Rose On World. So just simply head over to roseon.world. Let's just be excited, guys. So it looks like Jimmy is here right now in the room. Hello, Jimmy. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm already in.
Yeah. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Did you see our live link now? Our community is now excited for us to begin.
Yeah, I just clicked the link of YouTube, and I saw that some of our audience already connect in.
Yes. Okay.
So what's the weather like in your place?
I'll come again, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, what's the weather like in your place?
In my place?
Yeah, in your country?
Yeah. Philippines.
It's hot, right?
Definitely. But of course, it's the beginning of the rainy season actually. But yeah, when it comes to summer season, yeah, it's terribly hot.
Yeah. So it's hot and rainy, right?
Yes, exactly. But people don't really care, because they want to go to the beach.
Okay, we have 1 minute left.
Yes, we have 1 minute to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so to clarify, we have 4 parts of our live AMA today. So the first part, of course, you're going to introduce first what is Elf Matrix, and then I'm going to ask you some questions, and then we're going to entertain questions from the community, and afterwards it's the giveaway event. Okay.
Sure.
All right, so I think it's time. Let me know
Okay.
if you're all set. 1 more minute. Okay, so yeah, you have slightly changed the questions, right? Okay, I'm going to review them. Okay. All right, so I think we're all set. So and also our community, I think they're all excited to hear from us. Okay. So we're going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you, wherever you are in the world. So once again, this is yours truly, Jeff Casares, also known as Know My Fury, and we're back once again for another live AMA right here on YouTube. So our special guest for today, of course, is the founder and CEO of Elf Matrix. So guys, please welcome to the show, Mr. Jimmy Woo.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining our live MMA. I'm Jimmy Wu. And I'm so lucky to have this opportunity to join this MMA with all of you.
All right. So, and also, I would like to say hello to all of our subscribers and viewers who are tuning in to our live AMA tonight with Elf Matrix founder and CEO, Mr. Jimmy Wu. And of course, I would like to make a special mention to our official partner of this live AMA known as Rose on World. So a Rose on World is a single app for your crypto needs. So we could stake and farm. They have their own launchpad, game center, NFT gallery, and marketplace. And of course, they're entering the metaverse. And they're available on Google and App Store. I mean, on Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Okay, so just simply head over to Rose on that world. So this is our official partner for this live AMA with Elf Matrix. And of course, guys, $200 worth of EMT to be given away to you guys. All right. So $20 each for the top 5 AMA questions and $10 each for the 10 random lucky winners. So guys, so don't forget to fill up the form that I provided right here in the pinned comment. And of course, guys, please refrain from spamming or just simply promoting other links so that you won't get warned or kicked by the Nightbot. Okay. So Jimmy, are we all set?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so let's get started. Jimmy, first, could you introduce first to our subscribers and viewers about Elf Matrix?
Okay, so Elf Matrix is a play-to-earn NFT game, which is being built on BSC and Polygon for nearly instant transaction with almost no fees. And it will be playable in app form, launching on PC, Mac, Android, and eventually on iOS. All in-game items and creatures will be blockchain-based tokens and NFTs. Our game visuals and gameplay are inspired by classical like Critical Kitties and Pokemon. And the players will be immersed in an ancient and mysterious alien planet called Matrix, where they can summon and collect cute airways and battle with them to earn critical rewards. Additionally, players can own NFT land plots in Matrix to build their own Elven kingdom where they can get rare resources and tokens. Thank you.
All right, so thank you so much, Jimmy, for that wonderful introduction about Elf Matrix. Now it's time for me to ask you some few questions. Okay, so could you introduce yourself and the team behind Elf Matrix? Like, could you at least share your journey on how you get introduced? Like how you get introduced into crypto for the first time? Like, how did you hear it? Did someone introduce you, or you just see it in the social media? And yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. As our host mentioned several times, I'm Jimmy Wu, founder and CEO of Elf Matrix, and I am involved in all key decisions from products to marketing and lead the company. I have a mixed industry background of finance, gaming, and blockchain, and used to be responsible for marketing and business operations in Southeast Asia and Latin America for large listed companies. And we are a technology-focused game studio with a team consisting of 30 full-time players, and with this headquartered in Singapore. The founding team members all come from core communities of Critical Kitties and Axie Infinity, and all are blockchain enthusiasts. We are committed to developing the best blockchain games and contributing to the GameFi revolution. Thank you.
All right. So it's great to know you, Jimmy. So and sharing to us, about your journey towards the crypto space, and ended up being the creating and developing Elf Matrix. So thank you so much for that, Jimmy. Okay. Now for my second question, could you tell us about, your project and share with us the motive in creating it?
Okay. Actually, I introduced our project at the very beginning, so I will not repeat, just to share with you my motive in creating it. As you may know, GameFi is a subversive revolution for traditional games, especially the concept of play to earn has gradually gained popularity. At the same time, GameFi is also one of the entrances to the metaverse. This industry has great prospects for development, which has been proved by the success of many play-to-earn games. So we decided to develop the project, which is a play-to-earn NFT game. Thank you.
All right. So at least have you shared to us about your motive in creating Elf Matrix. So thank you so much for that, Jimmy. Okay. Now let's move on to our third question. Now, Jimmy, why did you choose to have multi-chain such as Binance Smart Chain and Polygon for your Elf Matrix token?
Okay. So it's a good question. And every time when I join AMA in different communities, they would ask me, why you choose so many chains to build your game? Why not focus on BSC? So I will tell the reasons. Actually, our original idea was to build only on BSC, but we are an NFT game. So we definitely can't ignore the largest NFT trading market, OpenSea. But BSC can't support integration with OpenSea, while Polygon is well integrated. So we decided to build both on BSC and Polygon with native token on BSC, while NFT on Polygon. And we are planning to add more chains to our project. The next may be OKC, that is OKX chain, as the team of which has already got in touch with us. Thank you.
Okay, so at least have you explained to us on why you choose the multi-chains such as Binance Smart Chain and Polygon for your Elf Matrix token. So thank you so much for that, Jimmy. Now, let's move on to our next question. Could you share some of the latest achievements made by your project, and can you describe the current development efforts?
Sure. Actually, in the past few months, we have many achievements, such as we completed the closed alpha version of our game, and we have already established a community of more than 300,000 users on various socials. And we have finished our smart contract audit, which is carried out by CertiK. And we got a legal opinion on the token from a Singapore law firm. Also, we got some good investors, backers, advisors, and partners. And the development also got the attention of many well-known blockchain medias. So many of them reported us as a representative GameFi project, both on BSC and Polygon. And also, we have grown to a team of 30 full-time staff. As for the current efforts, as many of you may know, we are now launching our IDO on 12 launch pads from June the 14th to 17th. And the next move would be list our tokens on Pancake Swap on June the 21st. And we also in discussion with several top 10 CEX for potential listing. After our IDO, we also prepare to launch our IMO to sell our NFT in the mode of brand box. And at the end of this month, we are about to launch the closed beta version of our game with PvP and the PvE game plan. That's all for this question. Thank you.
Okay, so at least you've shared to us, Jimmy, about some of the latest achievements made by your project and describing the current development efforts that you have. So thank you so much for that, Jimmy. Now, for the next question, could you tell us more about the token matrix of ELF Matrix as well as your IDO?
Okay, and also is a question will be asked every time in the AMA in each community. So as for the token metrics, maybe some of you have seen our white paper regarding the tokenomics. I will tell you some of the key information about the token. The token name is ELF Matrix token with the ticker EMT. We are built on BSC blockchain with a total token supply of 300 million, and the initial market cap is $217,000 US. The initial circulation supply is 4,340,000. As for the IDO, our total raising target is about $1,200,000 US with the IDO price of $0.05 US. The vesting schedule of the IDO sale is 10% at TGE with 50% monthly released. And the allocation for different utilities are as follows. Token sale, 17.33%, L-Job, 1.17%, partnership and advisor, 5.83%, team, 18.33%, play to earn, 18.33%, stacking and rewards, 23.33%, development treasury, 9%, liquidity, including DEX and CX, is about 6.67%. And now we have 12 launch pads to support us for the IDO, including Rosenpad, Communitas, Paragene, iTaxPad, DAO Diviner Protocol, Erex, Zelwin, ACY Finance, Liquidity, AXLIU, Gagarin. And yesterday, we have been rated by Cryptography Ratings as top 10 Launchpad token sale rating. Our ranking is number 4 with score 90, which is not easy at current market conditions. That's all for this question. Thank you.
Okay, so at least you've shared to us about the token metrics as well as your upcoming IDO for ELF Matrix. So Jimmy, thank you so much for that. Okay. So before we head over to the next question, I would just a reminder for those of you who came in late right here on our live AMA with Jimmy Woo, the founder and CEO of ELF Matrix. Of course, don't forget to don't forget to fill up the Google form that I provided right here in the pinned comment section for you to be qualified for our giveaway later on. Okay, so $20 worth of EMT each for the top 5 AMA questions and $10 worth of EMT each for the 10 random lucky winners. And also another reminder, of course, guys, please refrain from spamming right here in the chat section so that, guys, you won't get warned or kicked by the bot. Okay, So let's continue on with the next question. Okay. So Jamie, could you share to us about the progress of the business development side and what are some of your partnerships in Elf Matrix?
Okay. As for business development, we got some good partnerships in the past few months. Lavender Capital took part in our seed round fundraising, and Rosenwald shared its network of communities, guilds, and KOLs. Certic helped with the smart contract audit. BitKeep listing our NFTs on their NFT market in wallet, and many other partners organized events with us and shared community resources. And we are now fully prepared for the ongoing IDO and the upcoming listing. As for major partners, maybe you have got some of them. That is Lavender Capital, Rosenwald, Communitas, Pelagian, iTextPad, DAOstarter, Diviner Protocol, Erex, Zailwind, ACY Finance, Multiverse Pad, Liquidity, ALX INU, Gagarin, Certic, BitCape. That's all for this question.
Okay, so at least have you shared to us, Jimmy, about the progress of your business development and some of your partnerships for Elf Matrix. So thank you so much for that. Now, let's move on to our next question. Now, Jimmy, could you share some of the challenges that you and your team are facing these days and how you guys overcome these challenges?
Okay, before I answer this question, maybe you can guess what is the most challenging for us.
Oh, the bear market, huh?
Yeah, you got the right answer.
Yes.
Well, I think the challenge we are facing right now is the bear market of crypto, which is also the challenger for all crypto projects. As the investors not have the confidence to invest in tokens or NFTs, but our team never lose faith. We are build a GameFi project, and the GameFi is a subversive revolution for traditional games, especially the concept of P2E. As I mentioned before, this concept has gradually gained popularity. And at the same time, GameFi is also the entrance to metaverse. This industry has great prospects for development, which has been proved by the success of many P2E games. I think what we need to do is to focus on building a better product for our potential users is fundamental, especially in such a bad market conditions. That's all for this question.
All right. So at least you shared to us about the recent challenges that you and your team are facing these days, and how you guys overcome them. Well, especially in this bloody market that we are in right now. So, Jimmy, thank you so much for that. Yeah, I know how it feels, right? You know, and of course, for those of you who are tuning into our live AMA right now, of course, I know how you guys feel about the bear market that they're experiencing these days, but we've been there already for like so many times right now, but of course we're gonna eventually bounce back later on. Okay, so just hang on. All right, so thank you so much for that once again, Jimmy. Now let's move on to our next question. Now, Jimmy, could you expand your knowledge about the roadmap for this year and the future, and any updates on your research and development progress?
Okay, we are now in Q2 stage and at the point of EMT token launch. We just finished our closed alpha version at the end of April, and we will also have a closed beta version at the end of this month. More functions will be delivered in Q3, and the full game plan will be launched at the end of September. And also, we will further expand the breadth and the depth of our product in Q4. As for the detailed information, you can view our website and got the white paper. And I also want to show you the information about our next move. After this IDO, we will listing our tokens on PancakeSwap about on June the 21st. And after listing, we will launch the INO. Also, I mentioned before, we will sell our NFT in the way of blind box. And after that, we will provide many new functions like stacking. You can either stacking your tokens or our NFTs to get more tokens, rewards, and other in-game currency. So we have many new features to provide for our players to earn more in our game. And that's all for this question. Thank you.
All right. So at least have you shared to us about, expanding your knowledge about the roadmap for this year, and of course, sharing about the future and any updates on your research and development progress. So thank you so much, Jimmy. Now let's move on to our final question for this for this Q&A session right now. So before that, for those of you who are watching us right now, guys, get ready with your questions, because after my question, we'll be entertaining the questions from the community. Okay. Now, here we go. So Jimmy, how can you ensure for us that holding your Elf Matrix token is more beneficial in the long term?
Actually, this is a good question. And I think all of our users care about this question. They may ask me in our community or in the AMA, in other communities, why we should hold your token. Right, yes. Actually, I want to answer in 3 aspects. The first is we will make great efforts at quality of the game. Let more players come to play our game. The second is we will create a stable economic system using a deflationary mechanism to ensure the supply and the demand balance and create a healthy circulation of tokens. Third is we will strengthen brand promotion and the community operations, attracting more investors and users to improve the entire ecosystem. Thank you.
Okay, so there you have it, guys. At least he shared to us on how Elf Matrix could really ensure us that holding their Elf Matrix token is more beneficial in the long term. So once again, thank you so much, Jimmy. Now, this concludes our second part of this live AMA. Now let's go to the third part, which is, of course, the AMA session with the community. Okay. So before we proceed, of course, I'm just another reminder for those of you who just came in late. Of course, don't forget to fill up the Google form that I have provided right here in the pinned comment section for you to qualify for the random giveaway later on. And of course, guys, for these questions, all right. So $20. So if you are one of those who got picked, of course, you will be rewarded $20. Okay, worth of EMT. Okay, so $20 each for the top 5 AMA questions and $10 each for the 10 random lucky winners. Jimmy, just a little bit of clarification. When is your exact listing date for your token?
The date is June the 21st.
Okay, June 21st. So you know, when it comes to distribution of this giveaway, so it will be 2 weeks after June 21st, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this is just to clarify to everybody, you know, regarding the distribution date. Okay, so from Jimmy himself. Okay, so the listing of the Elf Matrix token will be on June 21st. So for those of you who will be one of the winners, of course, the distribution will take place 2 weeks after June 21st. Okay, so let's entertain now the questions coming from the community. Okay. So let's see. Okay. The first question coming from Afia Owern. So his question for you, and I quote, Jimmy, do you have a marketplace where your NFT can be sold out to the highest bidder, and can your NFT be sold on other marketplaces?
Okay. Actually, our NFT will be traded in our web-based in-house marketplace. We will have our own marketplace, and also you can trade your NFT on OpenSea or BitKeep wallet, as we have integrated with OpenSea and BitKeep. So you have many places to sell your NFTs.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. Afia OM, so thank you so much for asking. Now, coming from one of my OGs, A&D family channels. So his question for you, Jimmy, and I quote, Elf Matrix team initially launched 6 types of elf elements, namely wood, earth, water, fire, wind, and thunder. Now, can you please tell me more about the elf elements and what are the main features of it?
You mean for the elf?
Yeah, I mean he is referring to the to these elements. Like, I mean, if there are any some sort of special abilities, I think this is what he meant. That's what I understood.
Okay. So actually, each elf will be strong and with high ability if he got very high purity. That is, the difference is not from the type, it's from the purity. So for the 6 types of elf, if you get a 1% purity elf, no matter the elf is one of the 6 type, any type, he would be with super high abilities in the battle. So I don't know whether I answer your question.
That's okay, Jimmy. Okay, so well, hopefully that answers your question, A&D family channel. So thank you so much for that. Now coming from Fleur de Horla. So his question for you, Jimmy, and I quote, regarding your beta version that will be coming up soon, who are the kind of people that could participate in it? Is it open to everyone or is limited to certain users only?
Okay, you mean for the upcoming beta version?
Yes, the beta version.
Okay, actually, before the game launch, we will invite some of our community users to join the testing of our beta version. So we will give some of the users whitelist to join our game testing. Maybe we will first choose some of the users who hold our NFTs. So for the other users who didn't hold our NFT, maybe we will randomly pick some to join us for the testing.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Fleur de Horla. So thank you so much for participating. Okay, coming from Fossa in Soleil. So his question for you, Jimmy, and I quote, every play-to-earn product is affected by inflation. Now, what is Elf Matrix solution to this problem? Do you have a balance mechanism in place for paying players to avoid this?
Okay. Actually, our game has several self-sustain and grow ways, such as marketplace trading fee, elf summoning fee, orange elf NFT sale, Matrix Ladder Pro sale, and esports event sponsorship. And we will build a development fund on this basis so as to gradually promote Elf Matrix to become a DAO in the future. And the development treasury will strengthen the project ecosystem through buying and burning tokens in the secondary markets for differentiation purpose. So most successful crypto projects and the protocols have generated their own funding, and we will do this through development treasury. Thank you.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Fossa and Soleil. So thank you so much for participating. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay, guys. Just to clarify, picking your questions right now doesn't mean that you're already the automatic winner, because the team will be reviewing all of the questions here in the live chat, and they will be deciding later on who will be the top 5 for the live AMA questions. Okay. So this is just to clarify to everyone, all right? Now let's move on to the next question. Let's see. Oh, okay. Coming from Rich RL. So her question for you, and I quote, Jimmy, almost everyone in crypto have been rugged on some projects. Now, how can you assure us that there will be, this is not going to happen? And how will you sustain the project for the long term?
So it's definitely a good question, and it's also a question hard to answer. But we are a GameFi project. In terms of game, I think we want to build a good game with high playable and good visual effects. In terms of tokenomics, we want to create a stable economic system. So we are not a short-term project. We aim in long-term, and we want to make the project success, both in terms of game and in terms of tokenomic. We are not tracing single on the tokenomics. So don't worry, we will easily give up this project, even in this bear market. Thank you.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Rich, or also thank you so much for participating. Now, I'm coming from Jay Marin. So his question for you, Jimmy, and I quote, could you tell us in your own words why the Elf Matrix universe needs 2 tokens such as EMT and CS? I would like to know what is that important need to have both currencies in your ecosystem and in the metaverse.
Okay. Maybe some of you know the other famous GameFi project, Axie Infinity, right? They have 2 tokens. So for GameFi projects, we have a core utility token, and also we have a in-game secondary token. The core utility token is mainly for payment, stacking, and governance. And the secondary token is mainly for in-game currency. The reason why we have secondary token is to empower the play to earn more, but we want to directly sell these tokens to players, and players can earn this token by winning battles of PvP or PvE or complete the daily tasks. And they can also gain the secondary token from the resources generated by our land pros. Regarding the spending, the secondary token is mainly used for elf summoning, but we will pay special attention to the healthy balance between supply and demand to effectively control inflation. So the two tokens have different utility. Thank you.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Jay Marin. So thank you so much for participating. So let's proceed to the next question coming from one of my longtime supporters, Michi Uzumaki. So good evening. So his question for you, Jimmy, and I quote: I saw that Elf Matrix has a staking feature. Now, could you explain in detail the staking introduced in Elf Matrix? Can we bet on NFT assets or other assets for staking?
Okay, actually, this question has been asked before, but I'd like to answer again. For stacking, our players can stack their tokens and earn tokens or in-game currency as rewards. The longer the stacking time, the higher the APR of rewards. And the stacked tokens and the corresponding rewards can be withdrawn to wallet once the stacking expires. And also, we provided stacking function for NFTs. Once you stack your NFT, you may get our native tokens for the rewards, and maybe you can even get a new NFT from your stacking. That's all for this question.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Michi Uzumaki. So thank you so much for participating. Now coming from Huang. So this question for you, Jimmy, and I quote. So in the Elf Matrix ecosystem, how does the learn build mechanism work to attack investor and gamers out there?
Sorry, I just can't hear clear due to my network.
Yeah, I will be repeating the question again from Wang. So in your Elf Matrix ecosystem, how does your learn build mechanism work in order to attract investors and gamers?
Okay. So you asked me how our game will be suited for the different users like gamers and the investors, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Actually, we talked several times. We are a GameFi project. So the potential users of our project may consist of game lovers, NFT lovers, creatable enthusiasts. So different users came to our project with different purpose. For game lovers, they may like the good gameplay and high quality of visual effects. For the NFT lovers, they may like to buy or hold our NFT for trading or for stacking or for the in-game utility. For the critical enthusiasts, they may like to buy our token or trade our token or using our stacking functions to make more rewards income from the financial function we provided. Also, besides the stacking, we may add the liquidity mining, yield farming for the critical enthusiasts. So that's all for this question.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Mr. Wong. So thank you so much for your participation. Now, coming from Yasir A. So his question for you, Jimmy, and I quote, currently, a lot of people are looking at various NFTs, metaverse, and games in this space. Now, could you tell me what are your advantages that you have in this field in the near future?
Okay, so he asked me about our advantages.
Yes. Correct, correct.
Okay. Also, this is a good question, and I was being asked for many times to tell them our advantage. Actually, we want to provide high game playability and also provide high quality economic mod, and we will provide community cohesion. The last is we will distribute profits to players in DAO or other decentralized ways. I think this is our advantages. Thank you.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question. Yes, sir. Hey, so thank you so much for your participation. Okay, now coming from let's see. Oh, Eric Billig. So his question for you, Jimmy, and I quote: in Elf Matrix, the players will be able to create games with the Matrix SDK tools. Could you tell us a little bit about that and what sort of games will users be able to create on that?
Okay, so maybe some of you have heard before the game of Sandbox. The game is provided for all the users to create their own assets in game and own the game. For us, we want to turn the land game plan into an open world sandbox game to expand our depth and breadth of the game. As the land will be divided into different land plots, so in the future, the users can buy the land plots and hold the land plots and do whatever they want in the land plots they owned. If they create a game using our SDK, create a game in this land plots, he will be the owner and he can share or sell his assets to other users. Thank you.
Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, sir. So thank you so much for participating. Well, we do have some, we have so many questions flooding in our live chat right now. It means to say that we have so many supporters here right now, Jimmy. We have so many people who are tuning in to us. So, well, guys, thank you so much for the support. So we still have time right now. I think we have 15 more minutes to entertain these questions. Okay. All right. Now let's see which questions that we should okay, because there are so many questions here. All right, coming from one of my OGs, Cornelius V. So his question for you, and I quote: is your system ready for the sudden surge or spike in user base, or any problems that you face right now?
Sorry, can you?
Okay, I will be repeating the question coming from Cornelius V. Is your system in Elf Matrix ready for the sudden surge or spike in user base when your game officially launches later on?
Okay, I just heard the question is about our game when will
Yes.
launch?
Yes, during the launch. So I clarified that, when your game is going to launch, if you guys are ready for the sudden surge, or the sudden surge of the number of users registering in your game. That's what he meant. Like
Okay.
if there will if I think from what I've understood, I think his concern is that if there is some spike in the user base, some of the games, like they have some bugs, some lags, etc. So I think that's what he meant, Jimmy.
Okay. Actually, many of you has seen our roadmap. The full game plan is to be launched at the end of September. So before the game was available, we will have NFT. After IDO, we will launch an INO to sell our NFTs. And NFT holders will be able to freely trading on OpenSea or BitKeep. And also they can hold more NFTs to summer new NFT. And also when our in-house marketplace was launched, they will be able to trade in our in-house market freely. And also if they want to stack, they can stack their tokens and NFTs to get more rewards. When the game launch, they may need to use the tokens and NFTs to enter our game to join the PvP or PvE battle and get more rewards from the tournament's ranking prizes. I don't know whether I have answered this question.
That's okay, Jimmy. That's okay.
Yeah.
So at least hopefully that answers your question, Cornelius V, one of my OG. So thank you so much for your participation. Okay, coming from Ho Kok Dat, I think it was spelled like a Vietnamese or something like this. Jimmy, his question for you is how much is the minimum capital to start playing Elf Matrix, and how long do I need to play to earn some money?
It's hard to answer, but I think many users will care about this. As a GameFi project, we will need some NFT and tokens to start game. So it may cost you some fee to enter our game, but we may cooperate with some scholarship mechanism or add the rental function to help those unable to afford the fee to enter our game. As for income, I think at the early stage of our project, maybe you can earn easily from the game. I think you may get back your invest from our game in less than months. Yeah, this is for the users in the early stage. Thank you.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question. Ho Kok Dat. So thank you so much for asking. We still have 10 more minutes to entertain these questions before we proceed to our final part of this live AMA session, of course. So let's see. Coming from Long Dep Try. So this question for you, Jimmy, and I quote, how many heroes and weapons are in this game? Because many games do not work on mobile devices. So could I play Elf Matrix on both mobile and PC? And if there is indeed mobile, will they be available for both Android and iOS?
Sure. Actually, our game is designed to be available both on PC and mobile. So for mobile, you will be able to play the game either in Android mobile phones or iOS or iPhone. Yeah. We will cover the users hold different ends to share our game. So no matter you are using the PC, computer, or using a mobile phone, you will be able to play our game.
Okay. So yes, hopefully that answers your question. A long depth try. Oh by the way, he has a follow-up question here. He said, is your project planning to organize scholarship programs or not, or in combination with game guilds? I see, because he sees that the game guilds have a very good number of users.
Sure, definitely. After our game launch, we will cooperate with many well-known guilds or communities, and also we were well integrated with the scholarship mechanism from different guilds or communities to help with the users who are not able to afford the fee to join the game. Thank you.
All right, so thanks so much for answering the follow-up question of long depth try. So okay, so there is another follow-up question coming from Cornelius V again. So I think you have already answered regarding staking, right? So his question for you is isn't staking a double-edged sword? Because a lot of its values goes down and investors lose a lot after the staking period. Now, how can you solve this problem, Jimmy?
He just asked me about staking and
yes, like yes,
staking
yes, if staking is a double-edged sword, because in his experience, when we stake, of course, there are some projects that their tokens goes down and investors lose a lot after the staking period. Now, how can you solve this problem? Because you already have that staking feature.
Okay. So I think it's not conflict regarding stacking and other matters, as many users, no matter they hold tokens or hold NFTs, they want to earn income from our game. So they want us to provide stacking functions to help them earn in game. As for the other aspects, stacking is also an effect measures to control the circulation. As many users asked before, how we can effectively control the inflation problem. So stacking is one of the effective measures. So as for DAO, we do need the token holders, our native token holders, to stack their token to gain the how to say they should stack in their tokens to vote for the future direction of the game. So if you hold the tokens, you must stack. Otherwise, you will not be able to vote. Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully that hopefully Cornelius V, that clarifies your concern regarding staking being a double-edged sword, like because of your experience. So Jimmy, thank you so much for answering that question for Cornelius V. Now next question coming from Darayara. So we have like 4 minutes remaining. So and I quote, the main problem with smart contracts today is that the hackers are stealing funds and incur significant losses to the project and its users. Now, could you tell us about the solutions that Elf Matrix offers to prevent this from happening?
So I just heard he mentioned a smart contract.
Yes, that's what he meant.
Okay, so it's about security. As I mentioned in the previous question, our smart contract has been audited by CertiK. So we have solved these security problems from the very beginning. Actually, before our listing on exchange, we have focused on solving all the potential risk and problems. Thank you.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Darayara. So thank you so much for participating. Now, let's move on to the next question coming from South Pin. Okay, so and I quote, Jimmy, do you, after the IDO you will be having INO, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so his question is regarding this one, where can he buy these Elf Matrix NFTs and what are the use cases of it? And do we require NFTs to start playing the game? And where could we trade them?
Okay. Actually, he answered me 3 questions. The first is, well, he can buy the NFT, right? Okay. So for INO, we will also cooperate with some launch pads to sell our NFT in the way of blind box. So if we want to buy NFT, you can stay tuned to our official announcements about the INO on different launch pads. And the second question he asked me is about whether he need to hold NFT to start the game. Yes, as we are an NFT game, so all in-game items and creatures will be blockchain-based NFTs. So if you want to play the game, you need at least hold 3 Elf NFTs. And he also have the third question. Sorry, can you give me some remind?
Oh, I mean the last question that he asked for you. Like what are the use cases of these NFTs and is it required for us to buy NFTs before we start playing the game? I think that this is what he meant.
Okay, I actually answered his question. Yeah. So, if he want to play the game, he need NFTs. Each elf is an NFT. So he may need 3 NFTs to join the PvP or PvE. Yes. So for the utility, the NFTs can be used for PvP or PvE battling, and also can be used for summoning. Yes, that is 2 NFT will be needed to summon a offspring. Yes, that's all for this question.
All right. So thank you so much, South Bend, for your participation. So hopefully this answers your question. So I think we're going to entertain one more question because we're already out of time. Okay. So let's see. The question coming from let's see. Okay, coming from Abdul Rahim. His question for you, and I quote: can we expect the Elf Matrix game in a VR and AR, or what we call as virtual reality and augmented reality mode in the near future?
Maybe in the future, but currently we are not a 3D game. We are 2D games, as we use the Cocos Creator engine to develop the game. Because we are a turn-based card strategy battle games, so we use the Cocos engine. We are 2D games. So I think in the future, maybe we can use the Unreal Engine to create 3D games, or maybe we can integrate with VR or AR devices to give our players battle game experiences. Thank you.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question, Abdul Rahim M. So thank you so much for participating. So since guys, we are on a limited time, of course, we cannot entertain any more questions. But don't you worry, because all of these questions right here in the live chat will be reviewed by the Elf Matrix team, so that they will be deciding later on who will be one of the top five AMA questions. So we'll take home $20 worth of EMT tokens each. So once again, guys, thank you so much for your support and your participation right here in our AMA session. Now it's time for us to head over to the final part of this live AMA session, which is the giveaway. So make sure that you've already filled up the form that I provided right here in the pinned comment section. So as of this time, we currently have 65 entries. Okay. So for those of you who haven't filled up the form yet, so I'll be giving you guys 1 more minute to fill it up. Okay. Afterwards, all the entries will be finalized. Okay. So the winners will be decided via the spinning wheel, for this lucky draw. So $10 worth of EMT tokens to be awarded for the 10 random lucky winners each. Okay. So I'm giving you guys 1 more minute to fill up the form. For those of you who have forgotten to fill it up. Okay. So the time starts now. So I'm going to share the I'm going to share later on the spinning wheel for our giveaway. So guys, hurry up. Okay, so 30 seconds to go. You guys need to catch up so that you won't miss getting the chance to take home $10 worth of EMT. If you are one of those who are being being picked by the spinning wheel. Okay. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, guys. So I will be finalizing all of these entries. So no more additional entries. Okay, so currently we have 68 entries. Okay, so I'm going to let's see. I'm going to share the spinning wheel. So let's see. I'm going to share it right now. So guys, did you see it? Jimmy, did you see the spinning wheel? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what should we do?
All right. So yeah, I will be doing a random spin. Okay. So the data is already here, for the list of final entrants. So don't worry. Okay. So before we spin, I want to know who is excited to be lucky tonight. I want to hear some noise here from the live chat. Okay. So we have 10 spins, okay? $10 worth of EMT tokens to be given away, okay? So make sure guys that the address that you provided is coming from MetaMask or Trust Wallet and not from an exchange, okay? So I repeat, it should be coming from the MetaMask Trust Wallet or any non-custodial wallet and not from an exchange, okay? So regarding the giveaway for both the top 5 AMA questions and the random giveaway, so it will be 2 weeks after the June 21st listing of the Elf Matrix token later on, okay? So guys, are you ready? So I'm going to make the first spin right now. Okay, so here we go. So our first lucky winner goes to, just wait a minute. I have forgotten to enable the sound. Wait a minute. So that it will be a little bit more entertaining if there's a sound. Okay, here we go. First winner goes to congratulations to Foodie Boy. Foodie Boy, you are lucky winner number 1 for our for this random giveaway. Foodie Boy. Okay. So I am going to mark this first before we proceed to the next. So okay, we still have 9 more spins to go. So here we go for the next spin. Who is going to be the next lucky winner? Congratulations to Hora Ozer. Hora Ozer, congratulations. You're lucky winner number 2 of our giveaway. Okay, so we have 8 more spins remaining. Yeah. Okay. So 8 more spins. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Third lucky winner goes to congratulations to JM underscore 500. JM underscore 500. You are lucky winner number 3. Okay. So I'm going to organize this. Okay. Now it's time to for our 4th spin, okay? Who will be lucky winner number 4? Let's go. Congratulations to Homkiwan. Homkiwan. You are lucky winner number 4. Congratulations. Okay. We have 6 more spins remaining. 6 more spins. And of course, guys, we will be double checking your entries later on. We have zero tolerance for duplicate entries, okay? And make sure that you only assign 1 wallet address per account. Now we have 6 more spins remaining. Here we go. Who is going to be lucky winner number 5? Let's go. Congratulations to Ekinsi underscore swap. Ekinsi underscore swap. You are lucky winner number 5. Okay. So we have 5 more spins to go. Before we go to spin, make sure that you join my official Nomad Fury Telegram group. Okay, so that because I will be announcing, regarding the details, on how are you going to claim these prizes. Okay, so just search Nomad Fury Official on Telegram. Okay, but I will be providing the handle later on right here in the live chat. Now, it's time for us to spin for the 6th lucky winner. Let's go. Congratulations to Adi underscore Mata. Adi underscore Mata. You are lucky winner number 6. So congratulations. So we have like 4 more spins remaining. Okay. So who is going to be lucky winner number 7? Congratulations to Kira Natasha. Kira Natasha, congratulations. You are lucky winner number 7. Okay. So we have like 3 more spins remaining. Don't lose hope, guys. Okay. Who is going to be lucky winner number 8? Let's go. Congratulations to Rosalina _ Rosie. Rosalina _ Rosie. Congratulations, you're lucky winner number 8. Okay. We have 2 more spins remaining, guys. Okay. Here we go. Who is going to be lucky winner number 9? Congratulations to Panda 16. Panda 16. Congratulations, you are lucky winner number 9. And we have 1 more spin remaining, guys. 1 more spin. So before we head over, I want to hear some noise here from the community. I want to hear. Wow. Guys, so please don't spam our live chat, okay? So here we go, our final spin. Who is going to be our final lucky winner for today's live AMA? Here we go. Congratulations to Sword Art Virtual. Sword Art Virtual, you are lucky winner number 10. So once again, congratulations to all of our lucky winners. You'll be taking home $10 worth of EMT token each. And of course, the distribution, it will take place 2 weeks after the June 21 listing of the Elf Matrix token. And for those of you who was not lucky right here in the spinning wheel, you still have a chance, of course, to win, $20 worth of EMT if you have participated in our AMA session. So $20 each for the top 5 AMA questions later on. Okay. So once again, congratulations to all of you guys, and for the rest of the participants. Okay. So before we wrap up this live AMA, Jimmy, do you have some final parting words and thoughts for our amazing subscribers and viewers and supporters who are tuning into our live AMA right now?
Yeah, actually, I'm so glad to have this opportunity to join this AMA with our audience. And I also hope we can get more elf lovers to our game community. So guys, stay tuned to our ongoing IDO and also our upcoming INO game launch. I will wait for all of you to come to our community. Thank you.
All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our special guest for today's live AMA. So we have Mr. Jimmy Woo, the founder and CEO of Elf Matrix. So once again, Jimmy, thank you so much for your time here with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And also, I would like to thank all of our subscribers, viewers, and the rest of the supporters right here who are tuning into our live AMA with the Elf Matrix, the founder and CEO, Mr. Jimmy Woo. So, guys, hopefully that you have enjoyed our session right here tonight. And also, congratulations to the lucky winners. And of course, for the top 5 AMA questions, it will be announced later on. The team will be reviewing all of the questions right here in the live chat. And of course, for the rest of you guys, thank you so much for the support. And of course, I would like to make a quick shout out to our official partner of this live AMA known as the Roson World. So once again, it is a single app for your crypto needs. So we could stake and farm. They have their own launchpad. They have their own game center, the NFT gallery and marketplace, and the metaverse. So It is currently available on Android and iOS devices, and also you could access it right here on your desktop. Okay, so guys, feel free to share this to your friends as well, especially those who have missed our live AMA with Elf Matrix founder and CEO, Mr. Jimmy Woo. Okay. And don't forget to join my official Telegram group, Nomad Fury Official, so that you will stay updated regarding the announcements regarding the Elf Matrix giveaway later on. Okay. And guys, one more thing, I would like to invite you all to smash the subscribe button, hit like, and turn on the notification bell for more videos regarding crypto, blockchain, DeFi, GameFi, Metaverse, and so on, especially interviews and live AMAs. Okay. So from my freaking home studio, this is Jeff, aka Nomad Theory, and I'll see you all again next time. Thank you all for watching. Thank you.